Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. On the last episode we just been dealing with the caretaker and his caretaker's array, and to no avail, so we're going to go to the Ocampa homeworld now. So that's what we're going to do. If you watch the last episode, it'll be in the it'll be on the channel, it'll be in the playlist. Anyway, the sector map shows the entire sector. I'm going to show you this now. So we've got to do a mission up here now. It's saying we need to go to the sector. We can clear more ruined rooms and build emergency quarters for the entire crew, and investigate the marked planet in the neighbouring system. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to try and open up some more rooms. So let's go into the ship outlay. We've got the one room, emergency quarters. We've got 4 cycles before that's done. We need enough room for 50 people, so that's only going to hold 10. So we need 4 more of these. Now we've got life support on this here. So I think what I'm going to do is open that, open that, open that, and open that. Or we could open these as well. 1, 2. There's 2 more we could put there. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's go and clear that room, and I think we're full. Yeah, we've not got enough workers. Okay, so we're doing 2 rooms. That's fine. In the meantime, let's go to the sector map. So this is where we are. It wants us to go to this system here. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to follow the energy pulses, and to do this, I think you just keep your finger on the left button. So let's click it. There we go. We're off to a new sector. This is the Ocampa homeworld, I think. Okay, this is the new sector. So this is the Ocampa homeworld. That's where we're going to go. He wants us to go there. We can, while we're here, just scan all the planets to get all the information. This is a Talaxian freighter there. Let's just zoom out a bit. Just scan all of these. So this is obviously deuterium, which helps us power the ship. Talaxian freighter again, scan that. And this stuff we need to build the rooms, duranium. So by scanning everything, we're just seeing where we are. There's some science points down there. I might actually go for those science points first. So let's set course. While we're waiting for the rooms, there's one room. Okay, so we can gain 30 points here. We can't do that one because we haven't got a science laboratory. But let's use a sensor array to scan the anomaly. This will give us some science points. Lovely. That goes into our bank up there. There we go, lovely. 135 we've got now. Also, deuterium's getting a bit low, so let's go here, get some deuterium. There's the other second room done. So again, we can use a tractor beam. We've got a good chance of getting maximum there, 710. So let's go and grab that. See, we've wasted 300 now because we're full. We maxed out at 1,000. So we've wasted some there, but never mind, that's okay. Let's go back into our ship view. So these rooms are free now as well. The emergency quarters are finished. There's our first quarters. So that 50 went down to 40. So now we're only losing 31. There we go, we're losing 31 now. So let's go and build some more. So I want to open this room as well. There we go. And I want to build some more quarters. We can only do the emergency quarters, that's fine. So hopefully I'll do 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there, but we'll see. There we go. So we've got 4 to finish those emergency quarters, and then we're decommissioning that room as well. Let's go back to the system map. Let's go to the Ocampa homeworld. Actually, let's go and get some more deuterium first, because why not? Okay, we can only do this one, which gives us 41. There we go. That's going to bring us back up to 90. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to Ocampa. There we go. Yep, that's been completed. Let's just enter the ship. So we'll get that done. Okay, so now we've got 30 that have got nowhere to sleep. There's one. There's another one. We're just waiting for this one to finish and we'll put 2 more in. But while I'm waiting, I might just get this one open as well. So we can have all the crew quarters together down here, basically. In between the science and the phaser control room. Let's go back into the system. Okay. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. There she is. There's Voyager. Oh, so good. I really like this game, guys. I'd really like it. Let's see what we have here. It'll be better when they can talk and obviously all do all that. A new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Captain Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? We can prepare an away team, or we can do some optionals. So, do a general scan of the planet, or we can use stellar array, which we have, to check the energy pulses. So let's do that, because that's 100% chance. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of desert. I recommend an away team investigates this area. So we've narrowed it down. This is something else. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Okay, let's do that anyway, because why not? Let's see what we can learn about the planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Okay, brilliant. Strange but intriguing. Okay, prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. But look, who's this? This is a Talaxian freighter. I wonder who this could be. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. It's Neelix! A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings! Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker's been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Acompa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Acompa. But Captain, it's a tricky place. Dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. Okay, it's a deal. Right, so up here, rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles. So now we can skip cycle. That's what I was looking for earlier. Look, until Neelix is ready. Neelix is going to be ready in 3 turns. This gives us a bit of time, really, to carry on with our turn base. So I don't want to pick up any more deuterium right yet, and we're full up on duranium. So I think I'm just going to skip some cycles. If we skip 2 cycles till this is open, then it goes down to 1 cycle. There you go, Ruined Room is done, and it's opened it up, look. So we'll get some more emergency crews down here. Emergency quarters. There we go. And yeah, as soon as that's opened up, we can build another one. And then we'll be down to so-and-so, which we need 3 more. Right, we can skip another cycle. Okay, answer the incoming call. It's going to be from Neelix, isn't it? Yeah, it was the caretaker. Well, it's Neelix. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such tangy, but comforting, smooth, yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. Alferian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, your missing crew. Right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot you'll find a Kazon Ogler encampment. Kazon. What? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okompa had our people. Well, the Okompa do have your people, it's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Mage Jabin, the Ogler leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Ask for information about the Kazon Ogler, why not? Anything else we should know about the Kazon Ogler? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogler, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Okay, let's send the away team, let's crack on. Very well prepared away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Right, so this is the first time we're going to get some... Oh, well, we're already here, so... It said fly to a combat, but we was already here. Okay, yeah, send an away team, please. So Neelix has to come. We've got 2 more spots available now. We need to fill as much of this as we can. So a security would be good, and then maybe a Starfleet. So let's go and look what we've got. These are the people we've got. Tuvok is very good on security. I think we're going to need Tuvok. He's 45. So let's get Tuvok there. That's everything filled now. So we have an optional extra as well. B'Elanna, we've got science as well. We did have a science there. Although B'Elanna could be used there instead. Don't know which way to go on that, to be honest. Let's go with B'Elanna. Why not? And we've got 2 of the recommended traits, Talaxian and Innovator. Let's start the mission. The away team materialises in a small valley between dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricord's are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? So, for plus 200 deuterium, which would be quite nice, we could orientate yourself using cardinal points. But none of our team can do that. Oh dear. Struggle through the right, we're going to have to do this one. We've got nobody in here that can... That was the science... Oh, no, that was that one there. I thought we had one that could do that. Yeah, Tuvok. Why can't Tuvok do that? Oh, you got to be a survivalist. You have to be a survivalist. Right, so I guess we're going to do this then. So, we've only got like an 80% chance of success here. This is the life of them as well. So they can get damaged and hurt if you're not careful. Anyway, let's go and do this one. Yes, we did it. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto the ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogler settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Okay, number 2, we've got all these to get through. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. So, Tuvok's now fatigued. Right. Design... So this is a plus... I quite like this one, the science. Let's have a look. So, that's not a very good chance. That is a full-on chance. Build a temporary shelter. We could also do this one as well. And we have 2 of those next on the phaser. So if we leave Tuvok free... And Neelix has that as well. I think we should go with B'Elanna. It's a guaranteed success with a small chance of a mega success. So let's go with this one. We're going to design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. B'Elanna wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what she seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogler settlement. We gained 30 there, lovely. Okay, so this is where the risk level comes in now. You can get injured or even killed if these go wrong, so we've got to be careful of that. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people? This one, approach intimidatingly, weapons at the ready. we've only got a 90% chance of this, and there's a chance of getting hurt as well. On the other hand, we could do this or that. Now, with Neelix here, we can let Neelix do the talking. We gain 200 reputation, and it's a guaranteed win for us. So I think we're going to do this. There's no risk either for this. So we're going to let Neelix do the talking. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogler in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognise him, but their expressions are sceptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, the leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman, who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers round the corner. That's Kess! Okay. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them? Right, okay. So we can assure them you have no bad intentions with Neelix. He is fatigued, and there's a chance that won't work. Demonstrate strength, which is like a 90% chance. Or we could use Balana to offer water in exchange. That's a guaranteed win. I think we'll use Balana to offer them water. There we go. The away team offer Jabin water for their replicators. Fascinated by the technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Akompa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised Akompa woman he is holding as a slave, explaining that she is the one who she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface when suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands for the Akompa girl to be freed. Oh, Neelix. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Okay. Neelix, what have you done? Appease and carefully withdraw. That will get us a guaranteed win. Tactical retreat. Not the best option. They all hold risk. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. Again, I think we're going to have to go with Neelix. It's a guaranteed win, so there we go. Accept and carefully withdraw. Oh, we got a gold there, look. The away team raises their hand in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though, furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognises the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Oh dear. Neelix! Okay, so there's the scores. We've got level 2 on all of them, which is brilliant. And that's the end of the mission there. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprised the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman, kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between them go? Naughty. My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it has the slightest breach. A transport signal amplifier could be necessary. Excellent idea, Kess. Can you help us again once again we've located the breach? Of course. It's the least I could do. Okay, so there are extra questions we can ask there. If you want to pause, I'm going to ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. He's provided them with food, water, energy and protection. Any idea who he is? No, we have no stories or legends about him. They're just stories and legends. Okay. How does Kess and Neelix meet? Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading the Kazon Ogler. They enslaved her, but she was kind. Even to someone like me, I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, and ask Kess why she came to the surface. Kess, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, I was unbearable. We were once people who had full command of our mind abilities. Okay, we've things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier. And Kess will go to sickbay to have you examined. Okay, so we've got to repair and activate the science laboratory. And repair and activate sickbay. So let's go into the ship. Now we are busy, unfortunately, with our builders. So there's sickbay. And there's the science laboratory. We can't do anything about that right now. So we can either skip or look for some more stuff. I'm tempted to look for some more deuterium. So where are we? We're up here. Let's travel up to the freighter. Okay. I think maybe we just get... we could do that. Let's do that. We're wasting again. Look, we're wasting the points. Never mind. Let's grab that. Okay, we've wasted 400, but we are maxed out to 1,000 again. That'll keep us going for a bit. Right. So, we are just waiting for stuff to be done on the ship. So, if we go into ship, we're one cycle away. Let's skip a cycle. Okay, there's the other crew quarters done. So we're only 20 now who haven't got a room. I'm going to use the 2 now to open these up though. So repair that please. And repair sickbay. That's going to take 2 cycles and 3 cycles. That's fine. Going back to the system. I'm going to find some more duranium now. So let's fly down here. This is going to take a while actually. So they should be finished by then. Yep, science laboratory is done. The science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. So if we click on this, okay, we've got items to analyse. This is what we need to do. It's going to take 3 cycles, and it's transporter signal amplifier. There we go. In progress. Now we just need to wait for the sick bay to be done. So science lab is up and running now. Look, go back to the system. There's the sick bay up and running. Let's open that up. Okay, injured and sick crew will be placed in sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Right. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sick bay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sick bay for now. And this patient, Cass. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease, a broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganise. There's sick bay. So, it did state you can put crew in certain rooms. Now, if we go into sick bay and heroes, we can put the doctor in there, and it's going to increase it by 66% room efficiency. So let's put the doctor. He's now in charge of sick bay. If we go down to engineering, going to heroes, I'm going to put B'Elanna Torres in, 52% room efficiency. Now we can put anyone else in, but B'Elanna, you know, engineering, kind of what you'd expect, right? And we can do that with all the other rooms as well. So in mess hall we can put Neelix in. I don't know if he's available yet actually. Yeah, he is. +6 to crew morale each cycle. So that's going to build that down to -7. Let's put him in there, and that goes to -7. There we go. He's helping us out. Now I don't think you can put anyone in the bridge. You can't. But we can look at other rooms as well. So like science laboratory. Can anyone help us in here? It tells you they're assigned there. So Harry could go in science for 41%. Yeah, let's put Harry in. 41% room efficiency, why not? Transporter room, stellar cartography. Yeah, I think that's it for now. That's fine. So, why are we waiting? What are we waiting for now? Oh, we're waiting for the amplifier. I'm going to build some more inventory quarters. We need 2 more for that. So let's go and build 2 more. Hopefully we've got enough for this. 25. And I'm going to do the same again. There we go. And that should hopefully mean that our morale goes into a positive. And that's going to take 3 cycles each, which is fine. Okay, let's go back up to system. There we go. We've arrived here. Let's go and max out 72. Oh, that's going to fill us nicely. Send a probe to determine the best possible approach to the asteroid field. Here we go. And we got 10 science points as well, look. 97. We've only got room for 100, look. You see that? And again, we've got room for 1,000 deuterium. So I'm not going to get any more deuterium for now. I'm going to skip some cycles then. Okay, tech tree's been opened. So I'll show you that. Research has been completed. You're going to enter the ship. The blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Right, so we need to repair the workshop now. Again, this is on deck 11. So let's go to the workshop. It's going to cost 10 of those. 3 cycles. Oh, we need more teams. Oh, they're all busy. They're all busy up here, aren't they? We've got 1 more cycle to go. That's fine. I'll show you the tech tree because that's just come available. Right, so you've got engineering, crew, science, combat and Borg. Tier 1 has been opened up. We can open up Tier 2 as well. But you can see in engineering, we've got the workshop, impulse engines, warp drive, shuttle bay. If we spin across, cargo bay has been opened up as well. We can open up this one, hull reinforcement, and also plasma torch and small battery components. We can research all of that good stuff. In crew, let's have a look what we can upgrade to crew quarters, proper crew quarters if we want to. It's going to take 30 and 9 cycles. What else have we got in here? We've got inspired workforce as well. Higher morale threshold, bonuses increased by 25%. Science, we can active scan navigation. Oh, we've got that, sorry. Hydroponics bay we can open up. Anything else? No. Combat. Oh, rotate shield frequency, we can do that. Captain's acknowledgement. Increases morale after a win. This one's quite good. Reduces enemy shield penetration by 20%. I quite like that. Borg as well is all sealed. I don't know, I'm tempted to... Should we get hull reinforcement? What's this? Increases maximum hull integrity by 50. I think we should do that first. So we're going to begin research, and you can see it's researching. Right, lovely. Let's come out of this. Right, so we need to wait 1 more cycle for these blooming things to get done. So let's go and skip cycle. Okay, they've been finished. And we've now, everybody has got a room now. We're plus 11 morale every turn, which is fantastic. Let's go and get to work on this then. So, workshop, we need to repair it. 3 cycles. We can get some more deuterium if we want. Duranium, sorry. Deuterium's okay as well right now, so I'm tempted to leave both of them right now. So we could just skip cycles again. Okay, workshop is done. Let's go and open the workshop up. Workshop repaired, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Brilliant. Okay. Let's get this done then. So it's going to take 3 turns and use 5 of those. That's being done. Oops. Right, that's being done as well. And we've got a spare crew at the minute. So I could get something else up and running as well. Phaser control room. I kind of want the shield generator. What do you think? We could open up some more life supports as well. But these are quite expensive to open now. You see, it needs some of this stuff. We don't have it. It needs titanium. We don't have any. So, yeah, shield generator. Let's get the shield generator up and running first. To repair it, it's going to cost 13. Let's get the shield regeneration up as well. While we are... Oh, actually, have we got a spare one as well? I think we've got another spare one. Let's get that up and running as well then. There we go. So we're going to have phasers and shields after this. Let's go and skip some cycles. There we go, that's them up and running. We can assign some people to these as well. Oh gosh. So, phaser control room. Who can we assign to make that better? Tuvok? Increase the phaser array. Increase the rate of phaser array fire. Let's put Tuvok in there then. Can we put anybody in the shield generator? No, we can't. That's okay. Right. Okay, yeah, we need some more deuterium. So let's go back to the system. Let's go and get some more deuterium. And the signal amplifier has been completed as well. It would be wise to make haste back to a compa. So before we do that, let's go back to the system. We're gonna. Oh, we can't do that. We haven't got a torpedo yet. We'll do this though. Here we go. 300 more's coming in. Back up to 900. Brilliant. It wants us to go back to a compa, so let's go back to a compa. And yeah, research complete. Hull reinforcement. Close the report. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Okay. We're going to leave it there for an episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. On the next episode, we're going back down to a compa to rescue Chakotay and Tom Paris. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.